Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. I was just telling these ladies I'm going to sprint till 6:30 today. Hopefully, in a couple weeks, we'll be back to normal, but I just have so much going on and
Yes, you
for
do.
a while it just is going to be really crazy
Yep.
until things settle down. It just is what it is. I so I'm going to
And you need
sprint
to take
today
time
till
for you.
Yeah.
6:30, and we'll start with everybody up here. It's good to see everyone. How are you, and what are you reading? What are you doing? What are you eating? Of course, let us know. Emily.
I might read teaching and learning about family literacy and family literacy programs during one of the sprints. I need to stay on top of schoolwork, like just get the reading done so that way I haven't started my research project yet. That's due in a few weeks, and it's a 15 to 20 page paper and a presentation that we have to put together.
Yikes.
So I'm like, let's just get the week's worth of reading done, and then later in the week I can do start the research. But I also am planning on reading The Ashes and the Star Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. It is book 2 in the Crowns of Nyaxia series. So, yeah.
Awesome sauce.
How about you, Sarah?
I actually have no books on the go.
Oh,
I know, calm down. I have finished all the things, so that means I can start all the things, which is great. So I'm going to probably be starting a Harlequin book, and because it feels like it's a gazillion degrees out, I'm going to start a Christmas book.
Oh,
A Christmas American romance called The Christmas Cradle. I don't know, I picked it, I found it, it was free. I also want to read a chapter in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is the correct title of the book, Americans and the Sorcerer's Stone, for Roxy and Brian's, read along. I'm going to participate. I've only ever read book 1, and I'm interested. Now that to read it with a bunch of people, I think will be a lot of fun. So I'm going to read a chapter a day until the end of the month, so I'll finish the book. And I think I'm also going to start one by Suzanne Park called it's for your read along, Tiffany, or your readathon, yours and Elizabeth's. The Slice of Life. It's the prompt for going home, and it is called So We Meet Again by Suzanne Park. About a woman who comes home, and I guess it's a second chance romance, maybe?
yay.
Yeah, so
I
I'll be
found
starting
the
that. So like I said, starting
slice of
all
life.
the things.
nice. I was going to say, the audiobooks of the Harry Potter books by Jim Dale are phenomenal.
Garrett told me Stephen Fry.
I don't know. I haven't listened to the Stephen Fry ones.
Yeah, Garrett listened to the Stephen Fry, and he actually has them.
Okay.
So he's going to loan them to me to. I did listen to both. I listened to previews of both, and I have to say, this might be sacrilege. I like Stephen Fry's narration just a little bit better. I like his pronunciation a little bit better. But we shall see. I'm probably going to end up reading them with my eyeballs, though, because I'm only doing a chapter a day.
Yeah, right? That's easy to get through.
Maybe when I get later on into the series, when they start to get longer, then I'll think about it. But yeah. What about you, Blake?
I have Shady Hollows, Twilight Falls on the go, and then I'm reading This Cursed House by Del Sandine. So,
yeah, fantastic.
Sorry, Sarah, I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was, you reminded me because you were talking about the slice of life. I did a recommendation video that I'm going to put up. It's been filmed for a couple weeks, but I'm hoping that I'm going to edit it next week, but which will be midway through the month. There's nothing I can do. It just is what it is right now in life. So yeah, it really is what it is. So, and things are fine. It's not that. It's just there's a lot of moving parts going on in my life right now. And I am
reading. Happy to see you, Tiffany. That's all.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy to see you guys, and ready for everything to settle down. Like I said, it's nothing bad. Some of it's really good. It's just moving parts, and until it kind of all works out, I don't want to say too much. So, yeah, we'll see. So I'm reading. I'm all over the place. A hockey romance, and I am reading a. On Neck Alley, the newest in the grilled cheese. It's something. Ooh. It's like the one that's going to be published next in maybe September or July or something like that. I can't think of the title of it, but I'm reading that because I love the grilled cheese series.
A good grilled cheese.
Mhm.
Do you have the fixins at the house for a grilled cheese there, Tiffany, though?
I always have the fixings at the house for grilled cheese because I love it so much. And it's so easy
Yep.
and fast. I don't necessarily have like the fixins for a good artisan one like that is going to have the recipe in the
Right?
book. But, you know,
Right?
yeah. Let's see. Hey, Susan. She says, good afternoon, all. I'm reading Sea of Charms by Sarah Beth Durst. Nice.
Ooh, I need to know how you like that one.
Let us
Because
know.
that comes out next month.
Dina said, hello, everyone. I'm reading The Lost Girl of Craven County by Emily Machar. I hope you're enjoying. Cajun said, hello, everyone. Hi, Cajun. I'm reading Autumn Skies over Sunflower Street. Sunflower Street, number 17. Very nice. That sounds cute. If you like, I do like creamsicles. I like creamsicles a lot. If you like creamsicles, get to Burger King. They have a new drink, some kind of orange soda with sweet cream, cold foam on top. It is delicious. That sounds
Ooh,
delicious.
that does sound interesting.
My husband had to run to Ace Hardware. I feel like I should text him. Like, go to Burger King.
Hi, sweetie.
That seems like a lot for Burger King. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like more of like a Dairy Queen or like a
Sonic.
Starbucks drink.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
Yeah. I
not
think
for
they're
Burger King.
I think they're trying to compete with McDonald's because McDonald's has those drinks now too.
Okay, that's probably
Although the crafted sodas I did have, I don't know if the American ones are the same as Canada, but we have one, the blue one with the cold foam on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little experiment at home, and it's literally just Sprite with, if you buy at Walmart, you can get the flavored shots.
Yep.
It's the blue raspberry with cold foam on top. So there you go. I just saved you $6.
Yep.
Very nice.
Buy a $1 Sprite and just add the stuff to it.
Yep. I will say though, the Dirty Dr. Pepper is amazing.
We don't have that one up here.
Oh, it's so good.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
Hello. How
How's
are
everybody?
you?
I am well. Sorry I was late. Story of my life.
You are good. What are you reading today?
Well, I've got this Goose Creek. I'm reading a chapter a day, and I haven't read my chapter yet today, and I am loving this. It's a Grace Livingston Hill. It's not the one for one of the prompts, but I was trying to read them like in numbered order, even though they're all standalones. And this was the next one. Sorry, it's got a glare. And I love this. I have I'm almost done with it, and I just started it a few days ago. So I mean, I've just been like, I couldn't hardly put it down, and I haven't read any of it today because I had to hurry for church this morning. But anyway, Grace Livingston Hill, if you don't know, she's like an old Christian author from way before my time, and she still has readers today. Like lots and lots of people read her books, and she's super popular. Very old fashioned, and I love it. I am super old fashioned too. So.
That's right up your street.
Yeah,
as they say.
it for sure is. It's what I was reading in my 20s. Okay, so I have this little idea, and someday I'm going to do this. But you know the little, I guess it's probably a TikTok, although I don't do TikTok. It's like, hey dad or hey mom, what were you like in the 90s?
Yes.
I want to do hey mom, what did you read in the 90s? And do
That would be adorable.
Yeah.
feel like what I read in the 90s. I might also do a what did you look like in the 90s too, but I think
there is no photographic evidence.
I forgot. I also am getting ready to start for the Slice of Life readathon, looking for salvation at the Dairy Queen.
That was so
I
good.
love that book.
It was
Yes.
so good.
It feels like it would be perfect, and I have been wanting to read it forever. And
That
so
is
I'm getting
a
ready
great
to start that one for the Slice of Life readathon.
I wonder if I still have that.
I have a copy of it on Kindle, and I think I saw the audiobook too.
It's I've been wanting to read it forever, so it's just perfect.
You'll enjoy it, Tip. It'll be a good read.
It's a
Yeah,
great
I'm
book.
excited.
And I meant to bring in on the next, after the first sprint, I'll bring back in the two I was looking at for the first prompt, because I realized the one I showed on my TBR for the first prompt is second in a series, and I'm not going to read that first because I don't even have the first one. So I found a couple of diner ones, and I even put on the little chat that I think Storm set it up for the Slice of Life readathon, like which one should I, which one looks best to read first? And so far, only Amy has said which has voted in. So I might show them here tonight and let y'all vote which one you think looks the best.
Nice. Anita said, "Hey everybody." Hi Anita. Today I am reading A Pose Before Dying by Alex Erickson and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Very nice.
Yeah. How many times have you read Harry Potter, Anita? I hesitate to say, is this your first time? Because I'm sure it's probably not. Although it could be. I didn't read it till I think Katie was in middle school and she read it for the first time and I read it for the first time.
I know she's reading it for the Roxy and Brian's readathon, but I don't know.
That's right. That's right.
That's why I'm actually going to read through the series too.
Because they're doing a read along, aren't they? Yeah, that's right. That's fantastic. I would like to read. Katie has the first 5, or how many ever are out now of the illustrated editions. That would be fun to read through them.
Mm-hmm.
Dash Girl says, "Hi everyone. I'm still reading The Compound. I have less than 50 pages left. Are you enjoying it? Let us know." I am participating in Roxy and Brian's readathon. Nice. Hey, Cav. She says, "Hi, I'm moving in a few weeks, so I'll be packing and listening to Between a Squawk and Hard Place."
That is delightful.
That's a good title.
By Ellen Riggs from the Bought the Farm series. That's hilarious. Why do we always choose to move in the middle of this, like right in the dead heat of summer? It's not smart.
Every time.
I'm not coming on you, Cam. I'm coming on myself. Thinking about moving. Oh.
Well, I moved when I was a kid. We moved in the middle of a St. Louis winter. So I don't, you know what I mean? That one's just as bad sometimes, depending on the snow and the cold and the ice.
It depends on where you are. But like our house was done. So when we put the contract on our house in January to be built of 2020. So COVID hit like 3 weeks later. So it was supposed to be done in, I believe, May. And we didn't get in until the middle of August because they couldn't get supplies. They literally we're like, well, we'd love to finish your house, but we have no windows. I mean, it was just like, So it was, we ended up getting in the middle of July, and moving in the middle of July was a nightmare. Yeah. That's because we're in Florida. Like, I mean, I think it really depends on like where you have those extreme weathers. Like, I wouldn't want to be in an extreme cold place and be moving in the winter. So
my neighbors across the street, they moved in the middle of a snowstorm in January this year. And I was just like, the one snowstorm we really did have this year. And it was like, oh, I feel bad for them. But
I've always tried my best. Like if Garrett and I have like, oh, let's move, we should move. Like I've tried to wait until the fall because at least then it's like, but I get what you're saying. I'm like, no. I love the idea of moving, but the idea of packing holds zero appeal to me at all.
Correct.
I'm like, if I could hire someone to come in and do it for me, wave a magic wand.
Right. Anita said, "I agree with you, Sarah. That's why I'm doing it because I only read the first book and I'm really interested in the readathon. So it sounds like her first time too. Very nice."
Yeah.
Naomi said, "Hello, everyone." Hello, Naomi. L's book said, "Idea for a book club. Members pick name 3 of some they know and read a book with author with that name."
I think her E is broken. So E3 is
that name or a similar name. Then trade amongst each other. If interested, then this suggestion I will. I'm processing.
Email you separately is below.
Oh,
that's a fun idea.
Got you. I think that sounds like a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Very neat. Shannon said, "Hello, everyone. I'm reading Anne of Green Gables. Then we'll finish The Curse of the Pharaohs by Emily Peters." Very nice. I did my picks for Slice of Life. Slice of Life, all chick lit books. No cozy. I thought it would be fun. Yay! I'm so glad
Yay.
you're joining us, Cajun.
I love that.
Angela said, "Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm reading The Wrong Way by Home by Kate O'Shaughnessy. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Gotcha. Email you separately. I think that sounds like a really fun book club. I think that's a really unique idea. I like it." Tanya said, "Hi, all. I'm reading The Inn at Thistle Down Hollow by Devin Yates. I'm really liking it so far.
It
Excellent."
sounds like a Cajun book.
Hey, Denise. She said, "Good afternoon, all. I think you changed your profile picture.
Mhm.
I love it." Oh, thanks, Beb. Thank you. Cajun said, "I read Grace Livingston Hill when I was in high school."
Awesome.
Me too. Me too.
That's great. Love it.
Nice.
So I recommend picking one up for Slice of Life Readathon. It'd be a good nostalgia read.
Oh, someone else said, "I gave Looking for Salvation of the Dairy Queen 5 stars. I loved it." Now I'm really excited. I mean, I was excited before because I've really wanted to read it for a very long time. So now I'm really happy. I only read the first one. I haven't read any of the others yet, but I'm going to with the readathon. Nice, Anita.
Nice.
Yeah.
Although I don't remember reading it. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was probably 21 when I read the first one, and I've never read any others. I only ever saw the first 3 movies, so. And I have no memory of that either.
Not a big fan of the movies. I like the books, but
Garrett
I
and I
mean,
had that discussion. He said the books were far superior to the movies.
the movies. I mean, I feel like the movies, and maybe it's just my interpretation, but came across as much more dark than the books. And I think like both figuratively and the way it was filmed, like just like I don't know. And I know it's supposed to. It's not necessarily like this like happy go lucky, but like, I get it, but I don't know. It just I don't know. Just a bummer to me.
I thought the movies, I thought they did a decent job like portraying it like you would imagine it in the book. So.
I think a lot of people did. Like I said, I think just for me, I mean, it just seems so like
I know Garrett's point was it was bad. It's just that if you were gonna do one, read the books, don't watch the movies.
Yes.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
I moved to my new apartment in last December. Luckily, we had no snow on the ground around here in New Jersey at the time.
Oh, that's
Very
good.
lucky. Good. Tanya says, "Oh, hello, Elizabeth Kitty. So pretty. I see her. I didn't even notice."
I was like, "Oh yeah, there is a cat." It's like, where's Waldo for cats?
Right?
Yeah, he's handsome and knows it. He's a brat.
Oh yes, one of those.
Oh yeah.
Funny. Anita said, "Kitty." And how are all the fur babies doing today? Mine is pouting because it's been too hot to be outside.
Yep. Ours are basically doing the same. Ugh. They're trying to stay in the basement.
We have had a guest show up in our yard the last couple of days as a tuxedo cat. And we had an old tuxedo cat who passed away a couple of years ago, and his name was Boots. So I took a picture of him yesterday, and like I zoomed in because he's out in the backyard, and I was like, and I sent it to Katie, and I was like, Boots is back. And so today he was back again, and so I opened a can of food and took it out there, but he ran off. I left it out where like close to the fence where he could get to it, but he didn't come back because I went and checked like 30 minutes later. And but if he keeps showing up, maybe he'll get used to us. And so, well, we could always use another cat, right?
Right? Yeah. Hey, Storm. Oh, I like your new profile, Storm.
I know, me too.
She said,
Said
"Hi,
Rox
everyone.
made it for him.
My bro just left from putting the AC in my window, so it's on and cooling down. hopefully soon it will be decent in there. At least no more 106 or 92 at 11 p.m. when I'm trying to sleep. Yeah. Oh gosh, I hope so. I'm so glad.
So glad you got that fixed.
And Anita said, "Oh, Storm, thank gosh, I'm so glad you have your AC." Absolutely, Anita. Cation said, "Yay, Storm! Glad it is working and cooling down for sure." Mary Jo said, "Just stopping by to hit thumbs up. Have a great day." Thanks, Mary Jo. You too. And then she said, "Glad to hear the AC is on." Absolutely. Cozy Books with Dogs said, "Great to see everyone. I'm rereading Claws of Death by Lorna Barrett and When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker and enjoying both. Drinking to darling tea, but too late to eat in the UK." Well, it is so good to see you. Glad you were able to join us. We're going to start our first sprint in 5 minutes. Hey, Kim. She says, "Hey, all, just got home. Usual lunch, chicken dinners, baked sweet potato, and salad. I'm reading Mystery at Mistletoe Lane by Claire Chase. It's an Eve Mellow series." Nice. There's Brian. Hey, Brian. He says, "Hello, everyone. Dinner is smoked ribs and potato salad and baked beans." Brian, I did send you a link. You might be busy. It's okay. I just want to make sure that I didn't forget to send it to you. So at least I know I did. I should check now. I feel like I should check. Angela said, "Hope it cools down and you were able to sleep tonight, Storm." Absolutely. Cation says, "Haha, the main male character in my book asked his 10-year-old niece if she wanted to go to the bakery, and she said, 'I do like an espresso.'" Kids, it's just so funny because we had a really young kid in the office last week that we had to get some dinner for some reason. And we were asking her, "Well, where would you want?" And we're like, "Would you want McDonald's?" And she's like, "Can we do sushi?" And she was like 6. She's first grade.
Excuse me, ma'am?
It just seems so I love sushi, don't get me wrong, but I don't think as a 6-year-old I would have been
Right? Pick that over McDonald's.
I just don't. And granted, I think my parents were kind of meat and potatoes kind of people, so I grew up with more of that. But I just can't imagine at 6 I would have been like, "Sure, I want some raw fish."
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I thought of when I thought of that, because she was like, and I'm like, "Really? Yes, we can do it."
Yes. Hello. You knew I needed some love, eh?
Angela,
I needed a second because my brother's here with my nephew, and they're out in the pool. And my window's open and I can hear them because the pool's literally right there. And when we were kids, my dad used to pick us up, pull us in the air, and do body slam into the pool. I just heard Richard do that with John, and it sounded just like Dad. And I heard it, and I had to take a second because I was just, so I just, I'm like, it hits you out of nowhere. Grief sometimes just hits you out of nowhere,
Before I came in here, my husband was just watching a special about Bob Hope. And so you're saying that, I'm like, thanks for the memories.
Right? And everybody tells him he sounds like, he's like, "I don't sound like Dad." I'm like, "You do."
Angela said, "This sounds wonderful, Brian. Yeah, your dinner sounded delicious."
Oh, yeah, for sure.
My great nephew made 5 pounds, 2 ounces, and finally home.
Oh, that's a good size.
That is exciting.
I hope Mom is doing okay too.
I hope everybody in the family is doing well. That's so exciting.
Absolutely.
Brian said to Angela, "Yes, can't wait. The ribs are almost done."
Ooh.
Kim said, "My internet is acting wonky this weekend, or YouTube is, kind of like me. Way more wobbly this weekend. I fell Friday night."
Oh no.
I hope you're all right. Let us know that you're, yeah. Goodness. Hey, Amy. She said, "Hi, everyone. I finished The Straw Hat Murders. 3 stars. I'm going to start The Summer We Buried by Jody German.
Oh, I've got that one on my list.
Let us celebrate.
Well done. I know.
And Esther Jane said, "I'm reading Birds of Prey, number 15 in the J.P. Beaumont by J.A. Jance with the Jance gals. Love it. Love it." Okay, good. I as long as I made sure I send it to you, because sometimes I'll send like the first part. I'll be like, "Hey, here's the link," and then I don't send the link.
And then
people
there's
are
no
like-
link.
So good. I'm glad. Okay. Amy said, "So glad you finally have the AC back in your room for sure. For sure." Yay, Storm. I don't use mine the cost. I sleep right in front of my fan. Oof. Well, I'm glad you can stay cool, Kim. Storm, so glad for your air. Yes, Esther Jane. Brian, I bought a clear craft glue from the dollar store. Will this be good enough for a book nook
Hi,
project?
Moo.
Ooh, good question. He is the person to ask.
Hi, Moo.
Amy said message was for Storm. Yes. Kim, I hope you're feeling better. Absolutely.
Hi, Moo.
Fiona, did I send you the link? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I sent Fiona the link. Fiona. Oh no. Fiona, did I not send you the link? Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can.
Will you please?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Because I know she doesn't stay very long.
Seriously, Moo?
Fiona said, "Evening all. Hope everyone is well. I finished a chalet school in Peril by Catherine Bruce this evening. Also reading All We Want for Christmas by Philippa Ashley. Very nice. Sarah is also reading a Christmas book.
Yes. Okay, can you figure yourself out?
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Cajun said, hi, Fiona. Also reading the other Bennett sister by Janice Hadlow. Still Meadow Sampler by Gladys Tabor. Yay! Awesome. Tanya, this is Brian's answer. He said it should work. I'm pretty sure. I used glue. Nice. Okay.
You have not come near me all day until right now.
So
Sorry,
it sounds
guys.
like Tanya, you're good to go, and it sounds like Sarah might be getting under attack. I'm not.
Yeah, if anybody want a cat, free to go at home.
I'm allergic.
Sorry.
Allergies and asthma say no.
You know?
I'm
love
gonna
you.
put up our first screen.
Yes, I love you, sweetheart. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah. What's our theme, Tiff? Ooh, under the sea?
Nature or just peacefulness.
I like it. We
Nice.
need a little bit of that.
Yeah.
No, if we could just find Nemo.
Right.
Serious.
All right. So with that, we shall read to the top of the hour, friends.
Sounds
Happy
good.
reading.
Happy reading, everybody.
Reading.
We're back. Hello. How is everybody's sprints?
Good. I read one chapter for school on father engagement and family literacy programs. How to get them more involved. How about you, Sarah?
I read only about a half a chapter of my book because I had to go hunt for my headphones so I could listen. And then Garrett came up and, Missy caused chaos. It was a thing. Let's hope the next one's better.
I worked on my journal for Summerween, and which is my readathon for the summer. And I am ordering dinner right now. So
Nice. The graphics for that are super cute, Blake.
thanks.
What are you ordering for dinner?
Wing snob.
Oh,
We just got one in the town next door, and it's very good. So
I've never heard of that.
I had neither until they came in, and I was like, "Ooh, let's try that," and it's delish.
Nice.
It's a better version, in my opinion, of Wingstop.
Oh, okay.
I have to enunciate because Wing
Yeah.
and Wing
Yeah.
Stop sound very similar.
They do. How about you, Elizabeth?
Well, I read a chapter of the most famous Goose Creek Parade, or illegal Goose Creek Parade. Still haven't, gotten to the actual parade so far. Has anybody else out there started this yet? There's two main characters. One is a female veterinarian. Oh my goodness. And then there's a couple who. Sorry, I think my computer's got like a little virus and I keep having to exit out of all these things that are going bonkers. Anyway, let me get back to here. A couple that she wants to buy this old rundown house and turn it into a bed and breakfast. And he is like, absolutely not. No way. No how. I did go and grab a couple of books to show while I'm here. Do you want to make our pictures bigger? Or I can show a couple books.
I don't
banner.
know how to do that, but I
I
mean,
I just mean to take down the seaweed.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, so y'all were talking about this book, so I went and grabbed it. I wanted to see if I still had it. Looking for Salvation of the Dairy Queen. For anybody who is interested in it, it's by Susan Gregg Gilmore. And it's set in Georgia, and it's about a girl who just wants to do anything but stay in that town. She wants to move out, have an adventure and move away. And then that made me think of another one. I don't think I have any more, but there's a YA book that's just called Dairy Queen, but it doesn't have anything to do with the diner. It's about a girl. I think her family owns dairy cattle or something. But anyway, I found this one too, and I was just reading the flap. This is by Larry McMurtry called Walter Benjamin at the Dairy Queen. And you can see the Dairy Queen there. This is an autobiographical book. I've read his book called Books, but this one, it says Reflections at 60 and Beyond. So since I'm beyond 60 now, I need to read this. It has nothing to do with anything except that they just both have Dairy Queen in the title. And then speaking of diners, so here is what I pulled off my shelf to potentially read. I won't have time to do them both. And I wondered which looks interesting to you guys, or if anybody has read either of these. So this one is called The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat by Edward Kelsey Moore. Looks super cute. And then this one looks delicious. This is The Irresistible Blueberry Bake Shop and Cafe by Mary Simses. I've got a couple of others of her books, but this is the first one that I got of hers. I haven't read any of them, but
I've heard good things about that one.
Have you?
Somebody that I know has read that one. I don't remember if it was Sonia.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe it was the Blackbird Cafe, the one that she read.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. But I've seen that book multiple times, so.
Okay.
I vote for book number 1. And can you tell me the title of book number 1 again?
The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat. I mean, it's a great title. It's a great cover.
I'm putting it on my Goodreads. That's why I
It
asked you.
just screams read me. It's just, yeah. So, um, yeah. So this one to
It's a
me,
series. Did you know that?
it's, oh, I did not know that. This is the only one I have. Um, yeah, I mean, this one looks yummy, but this one just looks fun. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
So there's 2 books in the series. I vote
Okay.
for that one. There's
Okay.
2 books in the series. The second book is called The Supreme Sing the Happy Heartache Blues.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So,
So yeah, anybody in the chat chime in if you've read either, or if you just, if you just want to hear about one or the other. Um, you know, I am game to read either one. They both have been sitting on my shelves for a few years, probably.
The YA Dairy Queen one that you talked about, I just looked it up. It's part of a series. It's the first in a series. Of
Yes.
3 books. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have not read the others. I may still have that book. There's a couple of versions. There's a couple of editions. I had the edition that had a cow on the cover with a crown, wearing a
That's
crown.
the Audible cover. Yeah, yeah.
I love that. And
That's
that, as I
cool.
recall, that was a good book. I've read that since being on BookTube.
ooh, Kim said at 60, I'm still a meat and potatoes girl. I feel you. I'm not necessarily, but I understand. Tanya said, great. Thanks, Brian, for the help with the glue. Nice. Congratulations, Kim, on your great nephew. Absolutely. Mama's good, and I think her mama's there. Nice. She probably needs the help right now. Fiona's saying hello. I'm okay. I think my ponytail stopped the worst of the fall. It hit the trash can.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, but I really do think the bubble wrap is something we need to look into. Kristen said, hey, ladies. Hello to you. How are your kitties doing, Sarah?
Oh, you saw the chaos. They're chaos. Now she's sleeping it off.
Hi, Tiffany. Sent me the link, but as the time was going to be 9:40, I decided to stay in the comments. Okay. So I think I forgot to send you the link originally, and Blake sent it to you. Thank you, Blake. I'm so sorry, Fiona.
Whoops. You've been dealing with a lot, Tiff.
Brian says, you're welcome, Tanya. Sarah, it looks like you were in a washing machine.
And then if you saw in the sprint sheet, Garrett comes up here. He's laying here right now. And she comes up and does it again. I'm like,
Naughty.
She
She
said,
is.
Missy has announced herself.
oh yeah, she's like, she comes crashing into her room going, I'm here. Her newest trick, if you will, is there's a chair that sits just over here. It's about 5 feet from where I sit. In the middle of the night, for some reason, the floor is hot lava. And we must jump from the chair to the bed. And bang, like wake me up out of a dead sleep at 3 a.m. because that's fun.
Yay! Tanya says, what a pretty screen. And Fiona also, cute screen, happy reading. Yay! Okay, good. Kim said, I wish I could take a cat.
I would never actually give her away.
We know. Jill said, hi, everyone. I'm starting off the day with the mystery of the 3 quarters. Very cute. Sounds like I like the title. Crystal says, hello, everybody. I'm reading Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. I'm making spaghetti for dinner tonight. Yum. Got to 25% of Beaumont from Esther Jane. Romantic Bookworm says, hello, everyone. I'm currently reading Deviant King by Raina Kent and The Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren, both on Kindle. Hoping to finish one or both tonight. Very nice. I like Christina Lauren. Some of their books. They're kind of hit or miss for me once in a while. Hey, Jess. She said, happy Sunday. My partner made salmon and rice for dinner. Yum. I'm reading First Place, the latest Sweet Valley Twins graphic novel. Sending cozy vibes to all for the coming week. You too.
I can talk. The graphic novels for Sweet Valley Twins are quite cute, but I wish they just re-released the series in ebook.
I do too. Yeah. Agree. Crystal said she got to page 16. Naomi said that round I learned more about how to play a board game. I love
That's fun.
I love game. Nice. What board game? I probably own it. Cajun said got to 39%. Very nice. Angel Wolf said got to 18 pages. I read about 2 chapters. Nice, Anita. Read 3 chapters of Anna Green Gables. Awesome, Shannon. Worked on lunch for little bro and myself. Very nice. What are you having? Jill said read 16 pages, 92 of 344, and The Mystery of the Three Quarters. Angela said I read a few chapters of The Friendship Club by Robin Carr. I'm at 46%. I like Robin Carr.
I think I read that one. I read a lot of hers.
I have,
Except for
yeah.
Virgin River.
I think I read all of Virgin River. If I stopped, I stopped very late, but I was kind of over it, but I felt like I had invested so much that, you know what I mean?
I tapped out early. I'm like, if I hear one more
Totally.
thing about babies and maternity, I'm going to chuck this whole series across the room.
Yeah.
And I tapped
Yeah.
out at that point.
Yeah. Amy said I started it and on chapter 10 of Goose Creek Parade to
Hey, nice.
Elizabeth. I hope you are enjoying, Amy. And yay, Amy said my pick is the Supremes one. Liz, I read the Supremes book and loved it. Oh, that's good to know. When Shayna was young and still had her girlish figure, she would run full speed down the hall and launch herself half up the door, climb up, and just lay across the top of the door.
That's
Aw.
hilarious.
That's what everyone at church says. Bubble wrap. Her mama was in England when he was born because he was a month early.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I'm glad that she's able to get there and help and all that. Yeah. It is a solo version of Wingspan. Very nice. For whatever reason, I never read Sweet Valley Twins. Oh, okay. So I really do wish they'd re-release the books in full format because I'd read them that way too.
I
You know
didn't
what?
really
I don't
read.
think I ever read Sweet Valley Twins. I read Sweet Valley High, of course.
I read Sweet Valley High, and
I
I
think I
think
read
I
Twins.
picked up Twins sporadically just because.
Yeah, I'm not saying I
But I
haven't read
didn't
any
read
of
through
them.
the series. Yeah.
Twin, I sent you some twins, didn't I?
Yes,
Is
you
that
did,
what I
and
sent
that's why I'm slowly starting to collect them because I'd like to read through the series.
I was just trying to remember what it was because that all runs together for me. I was
I
pretty
know,
sure.
right? And thank you.
Sure.
What a good sister. Kristen made pork sandwich, potato salad, and applesauce for her. And then she made buffalo chicken wings, rice, and garlic knots for her little brother. You are an amazing sister.
I wouldn't
Kristen.
even make a separate meal for Garrett. Like, he fends for himself, right there? He's nodding.
Well, Kristen, you're an amazing sister.
That is awesome, and I that sounds delicious.
They both sounded delicious, actually. Kim said, Sarah, I know you wouldn't, but I sure wish I could get one, but I am too unsteady.
No, that makes sense, my dear.
Yeah. I started with Sweet Valley Kids, then Sweet Valley High, then Sweet Valley University.
Oh, so
I
you
didn't
skipped
read
right
the-
over Sweet
I
Valley
didn't read
Twins.
What's that?
She skipped right over Twins.
Right. I didn't read the university ones either. I read Sweet Valley High faithfully, and I think I've read a couple from the Twins and a couple from the university. I don't think I've read any of the kids.
I never picked the kids up either, but I did read a handful of the Sweet Valley University, and those were just like if you think the Sweet Valley High is unhinged,
I agree.
right?
ones I
Sweet Valley
read, yeah.
University was extra unhinged.
Interesting. Yeah, I only did Twins, and then I was more into Sweet Valley High than I was into Twins. But
Agreed.
Oh no. And then Jess said Sweet Valley Kids as a kid to clarify. Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotcha.
I see them at the thrift store, and they but I know that's a book I could read in an hour, and I just have a hard time justifying like the $2 cost. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
$2. Yeah.
Because I could
So
read
it
that
is-
like, while standing in the checkout line. You know.
It is 5:15. We're caught up in comments, so I think we should go into a ring sprint and read to 6 because, like I said, I gotta get off here at 6:30.
Don't apologize.
I don't know how in the next couple weeks might be a little wonky, and then hopefully things will have settled down, maybe. But I mean, and anyways, so I think that's the plan. So I'm going to go into a sprint. We'll read till 6, and then we'll come back and chat, and then talk about what everybody's got going on, and then we'll wrap up. Does that sound okay with everyone?
Sounds like a plan, my dear.
Tanya said, keep your eye on Little Free Library, Sarah. You might get lucky. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Good point.
Ooh, I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Let's see.
It's so pretty.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
And allergen free.
Allergen free for everybody. Okay. So let me put up the banner for the top of the hour. And happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
Reading.
How was everybody's Sprints?
Good. I read more in my school book because I was just like, I'm on a roll. Let's just keep reading. So now I'm reading about grandparents and older siblings involved in family literacy and helping young children learn literacy. How about you, Sarah?
I didn't really do much reading. I was watching some YouTube. I'm kind of not feeling my book right now. So I don't know. I'm actually kind of doing a search for. I'm in the mood for a cozy, but I know because it's home June on the Range. I'm looking for maybe somebody can give me a suggestion. A cozy mystery that takes place like in the West, like.
Yeah, the what is that? Oh, Tiffany, I think you read it. It's Tanya Eby is the narrator. Oh, it's 3 books. Oh, it's gonna come to me. Tiffany.
3 books. I don't know who narrators are.
No, okay. So there's the Nightmare Sanctuary one. That's very good. I really enjoy that one. That's more than 3 books. That one is in Arizona. She goes to this place after a divorce, and she works in a haunted house. It's got creatures, but it's not spooky. Very good. There's some cowboys in there too.
Okay.
They are attached to a gun. That's how they're ghosts who are attached to a gun in this haunted museum. So there's cowboys in there if you want that.
Okay.
To be in there. The other one is
Thank you.
Oh, it's gonna bug me, and it's really good. There's 3 episodes. 3 books. The first one has like wild animals that fell off a train, or there's some kind of poaching. Oh, hold.
The one I read?
Oh.
I think so.
Not cozy, but Tony Hellerman. I mean, he writes.
You know, talking about specifically Arizona, you could read the second Sophie Kimball.
Yep.
Oh, I could. Yes, because that takes place in the West.
So
I love that.
I have one idea. I have not read this series, but I have read this author, and I enjoy her. Leanne Sweeney. I've read her cat series, but she's got one called The Yellow Rose Mysteries, and so I'm assuming they're set in Texas. It's a series of 5. The first one is called Pick Your Poison, and the main character, they're real cute covers, and I think she's wearing cowboy boots on the cover.
Okay.
So I have a few, but I have not started reading them.
Thank you.
Those are cozy mysteries set in Texas.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. It says Abby Rose, a private investigator in Houston, Texas. That's the main character.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. What have you been doing, Blake?
Trying to find this. It's gonna drive me crazy.
If you know the narrator, look up the narrator.
Yeah.
But I don't. That's what I first said. I first Googled that, and then it didn't come up. So I don't know. I have it upstairs, of course.
Isn't that hilarious? You're like, I will figure this out.
It takes place in, or the theme. I might be able to figure it out.
It's a bookstore, Cozy. She's going to open a bookstore. She has she's a single mom. I mean, like divorced single mom. Like the dad is still around. Has a daughter. Kind of gets flirty with the cop. I mean, this is all so many cozies. You know,
really
like
there. Yeah, bookstore.
I don't know what series it's in. Hold on. It's really gonna bother me. That's all I'm gonna focus on until I get this.
Who's the narrator?
Tanya Eby, I believe.
Is it the Tamara Berry series?
Yes. Sorry.
Murder Off the Books is the 3rd book.
Yes.
That
one was really good.
I read book 1. Buried in a Good Book is the first one.
Yes.
It was great. That series is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've read the first one, but it was years ago. I'll have to give it a reread. Thank you. That's a good one. So now it's a toss-up between the Sophie Kimball and that one.
They're both, and again, the Haunted Nightmare Arizona series.
No, that sounds good too. Yeah, no, thanks, ladies. I appreciate that.
Really liked that one.
Yes.
I think is and I really liked it too. Maybe Sonia, somebody else too, really liked it. So
Amy does for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
and they should be all on
Appreciate that.
KU.
Thank you, ladies.
Of course.
Did Blake already
Oh,
share?
even
what
better.
she read?
Oh, what did I
yes,
do?
Yes. I thought everybody had because we
No,
got to-
it's me. I was too preoccupied on trying to.
Sorry,
solve
I
the
got
case.
everybody off track.
No, it's fine.
Alright.
I ate dinner and just worked on a dot by letter. Like, they have mini ones now.
Oh,
So-
cute.
Yeah. And I'm listening to an audiobook.
Oh, that's adorable.
Nice.
yeah.
So I picked up Amaral by Grace Livingston Hill. Sorry about the glare. I finished the chapter I was in and read a whole other chapter. And I was literally on the last sentence, not paying any attention to the time in that chapter. And when you said, "How's everybody sprint?" I was like, "Oh, I'm at the end of the chapter." So I read about 28 pages. I know. It's exciting. So I read 28 pages. I'm now on chapter 15 and there's 20. So I have like 80, a little less than 80 pages left. So I'm excited.
Nice. I read some from my hockey romance. Did some editing. Yeah.
Did you post a video about Off Campus, the TV series?
Like
Like
but
a
it didn't
reaction
go up
to it?
right. So
Okay.
it's not up there.
Because like I saw it, and I was like trying to watch it, and I
Yeah,
was like,
no, it
where did
didn't
it
go up
go? Okay.
Kim said, I didn't read any of the Sweet Valley High books. I moved on to Agatha Christie, Earl Stanley, Gardner, more adult books, although I did still read Nancy Drew, Hardy Boys, and Little House. Very nice. That's a great list. Tanya said, I got to head out. Thanks to the sprints. As you know, I frequent Little Free Libraries quite a bit. I'll keep my eye out for you, Sarah. That's very sweet.
I
Have a
appreciate
great
that.
day,
Thank you.
Tanya. Amy says, bye, Tanya. Have a good week. Kim says, up to chapter 23 of Mystery at Mistletoe Place, not Lane. Gotcha. Read 27 pages of the Calamity Club. Nice, Naomi. Got to page 36. Now I'm going to feed the dogs and myself. Very nice. Probably in that order, I'm sure.
I
the dogs
absolutely
always
stinking
come-
love this website. This
Got to 30% in Beaumont. Also had nuggets and ranch for dinner. Thanks for the sprints. Nice, Esther Jane. And dinner sounds good. I love nuggets. Got to chapter 11 of 34 in The Wrong Way Home. Very nice. Cajun got to 50%. That's awesome. Got to 26% of Anne of Green Gables. Got to 18% in A Pose Before Dying. Very nice, Anita. Been catching up on A Good Girl's Guide to Murder on Netflix. Excellent. 26 pages of The Mystery of the Three Quarters. 118 of 344. Amazing, Jill. Duranda Jones writes a book set in Nevada. You know what? One of my favorite series that is so underrated and only series I know that takes place in Nevada besides the one she just mentioned is the Costume Shop series by Diane Valier. That series is amazing.
Yeah.
Garrett heard us talking because he's.
UFOs in Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
It
check
was
that
good.
one out too.
They own a costume shop. It's so good.
Garrett just found one because he heard us talking, like, so he's sitting right here, and he did a Google search as we were talking. He found a book that has probably the best title I've ever heard. The Good, the Bad, and the Pugly, Pugly, by Celia Kingsley, about a woman who runs a roadside attraction in rural New Mexico. Little Tombstone's Motel, Cafe, and Curio Shop and Museum of the Unexplained. It was supposed to be a series, but it's only one book. It came out in 2019.
Well, that is hilarious.
So let's all give Garrett a little round of applause for
Nice,
finding
Garrett.
something.
That theme actually sounds really fun. I'm kind of sad it only.
I know.
went
I'm
one
going to go
book.
look it up right now.
The Leanne Sweeney books are good. Cajun confirms.
Excellent.
And then Storm was saying in the comments, are you talking about the Tamara Berry? And you know,
Storm knows.
I was thinking of Very Woodsy Murder by Ellen Byron, the first book in the Golden Motel series.
Yep.
Like that series as well. Yes, Nightmare
that's
series
a
is
good one.
cute. I've listened to all 7 of them so far. Nice.
Yes.
And then Storm says, Angela, I just was going to mention that series, Great Minds. Took me a minute to think about the name of it, Storm, but I could totally visualize the cover. Great suggestions. I read Pick Your Poison according to Goodreads. Don't remember anything. But I had marked one to read for the rest of that series and the first of her other series. Story of my life. Angela says, I had to look it up to remember where it was set. LOL.
I had read the first of her other series. It's called The Cats in Trouble Mysteries, the Leanne Sweeney. And it was really good. I've collected most of those, but I need to read the Texas one. I'm all about anything set in Texas.
I think I've read, I'm trying to think of the cozies I've read in Texas, but I'm not sure. Kristen said, Garrett's book Find sounds so cute.
Yeah, The Good, the Bad, and the Pugly.
Oh,
I looked it up
I'm
on
sorry,
I looked it up
Kristen.
on Amazon. I looked up it's a 7-book series, but Goodreads only lists 1 book in the series. But there's 7 books listed on Amazon. And all the covers have a pug wearing different hats. Tiffany, it's up your aisle.
It is totally. I love it.
There's also a 3-book series that's the Mexican restaurant one. The good,
Yes,
the bad, the tamale.
Yes.
Yes.
And I can't think what the first one's called, but that's one of the titles. It's a
Correct,
trilogy.
Yes. The first one is something guacamole, isn't it, or something like that? It's Rebecca Adler, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't think of what it is.
Here Today, Gone Tamale, or something like that.
Thank you. You're absolutely correct. Yeah.
Cajun said, "Yay, Garrett!" And then Kim said, "Oh no, Cajun! Oh no, Cajun didn't finish a book. Is it an official sprint?" Good point, Kim.
You're not wrong, Kim.
And then she said, "I finished one earlier today, so there." And we shall celebrate. We had no doubt.
The script meant sprint because I was like, script? What?
Yeah. We
makes
had
much
no
more
doubt.
sense.
Livia Washburn's Fresh Baked series is set in Texas.
Oh, okay.
That's right. And I love that series. I've read several of those. That it's about a group of retired teachers that all live together in like a boarding house. It's awesome.
Yeah, and the main character always joins like cooking competitions, like local.
Yeah. Her and one of her residents, they're always in like serious competition with each other.
Yes.
To the point of ridiculousness. Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
And then Kim said, "Okay, Cajun. As of now, that is the last comment. What do you guys all have coming up on your channel?"
I need to post my May wrap up. I filmed a June like pile of possibilities. I filmed it twice, and both times I felt like it was just really chaotic. And I also was like, I feel like I might this month, like not this week, but the following week, I start a class. I'm finishing up one class, and then I start another class where in a month I'm doing a semester's worth of work. So I didn't want, like, I filmed it, and then I was like, this might all just go out the window. And so I don't want to be that person that films something and then I read nothing that I said I was going to be reading. So that's
like everybody on BookTube.
Right. I was going to say, like, that's all of us.
I mean, that is all of us, but I was like, this is really going to...
Don't speak for yourself. Not
be weird.
Yeah. Elizabeth is checking stuff off the list.
Like, good for people who can stick to their TBR, but I was just like, I don't know what's going to happen. And so
I deviate completely.
I don't want to like post something, and it also
I
just
understand.
very chaotic.
Right.
So it's like, I don't
Absolutely.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Like,
and I will say that, like, I took a bunch of those classes in grad school where it was like I did a lot of like 2-week spurts where we went to school like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for like 2 weeks, and we got the whole class done. I mean, it was chaotic, but like it'll be better at the other end of the cycle.
right, no, Well, it's all online, so it's not like it's not in session, but like also in the mix of that too, like one of the weeks in July, I'm doing like a work, like it's called the Movable Feast. So it's all technology based
Mhm.
from like 8:30 to 2:30 for a week, while also doing a class in the span of a semester's worth of work on the span of a month. So until mid-July, life is going to be a little chaotic.
Isn't that a
Yeah.
Hemingway book?
What?
Isn't that a Hemingway book? Movable
Yes.
Feast?
It is.
Yes. That's actually how it came. The name came about
Nice.
from that
Okay.
Hemingway book, apparently. So,
Cool.
but all that to say, I don't know what I'll do, other than I'm posting my May wrap up soon. How about you, Sarah?
I had digitally, good night. I had diligently filmed vlog clips all week. And unfortunately, Canva is not meant for that. So as much as I've been editing on Canva, it's not meant for hour-long videos, which is what this was going to become, because I like to do this, as no surprise to anybody. So it's been scrapped. So basically, I am filming a vlog today, so I'm going to put stuff up daily, but it's going to go up the next day. So like I'll film some clips today and they'll get posted tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. So it takes the stress off of me to, oh my God, I got to get home and upload a video and upload a video, right? Because I love doing the vlogs. People seem to like my vlogs for some unknown reason. I guess they like to watch the chaos. So, and I had really fun clips on Friday too. So I'm going to do it again this Friday where I like took everybody like on my journey to work, like this, like traveling from the train to the bus to the mall, like.
Well, did you already delete the other?
Everything's gone. Yeah, like it was slowing down my computer. It was really because I had some clips that were like vertical and some horizontal, and other programs will do that no problem. But this it's not built for that. Yeah. And I looked up. I thought, oh, I'll download this old software I used to use, and I'm like, I don't have $99. Like I just like, you know what? Simple. We're keeping things simple. So all that to say, a vlog is coming out tomorrow.
Are you had mentioned in one of your videos that you were going to start a blog. Are you going to do that too?
I'm still thinking about it. I'm still playing around with it. You get one comment and you just want to go, well, forget you then. You know what I mean? Like somebody's like, well, if I have the time to read, I'm going to read a book, not somebody's review on one. And I'm like, well, good for you. Like,
right. No, I get that.
and now I'm just like, oh,
yeah. No, I get it.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see where this goes. Yeah.
I just wondered.
But thank you for asking.
Of course.
What about you?
I filmed a video today, so I'll edit and upload it. It's what did I film? Because I tried to film 3. One of them, my phone didn't have enough storage, so that got scrapped. But I have to refilm it. I filmed like recommendations based on the June prompts for my readathon. So that'll come out today or tomorrow.
I gotta get in on that too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you of all people, it's one of the top points for June is witchy. So
all right, I'll be looking at books for the next hour.
Harry Potter would work.
Yeah. No, but I need to pick something different, Blake. This is how
I was gonna say you could
Elizabeth checks things off of lists.
That's fair.
I add things to prompts.
Too. I get it.
Don't do what I do.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm saying that your thing is checking off lists. My thing is I like to do challenges.
Oh yeah, me too.
Right? I like to challenge myself to picking different,
Mm-hmm.
And
then one more thing. Tuesday I have craft. I'm gonna try craft sprints. So so if you want to craft, you can also read if you're not a crafter, but like crafting can be anything. You can color, you can draw, you can cross stitch, knit, crochet, diamond paint, whatever you want. We're gonna do it. And I'm gonna do that part of the Summerween readathon all summer. So tomorrow is my first crafting. No, not tomorrow. Tuesday is my first crafting sprint.
When you mentioned those in another video, all I thought was like years ago, I used to do what we call VKNs, which were virtual knit nights. And like group of us would just get together just like this. And we just craft and chat. Like we wouldn't take breaks to sprint. It would just literally be you're doing it as you're chatting.
Yeah, that's what, and I can't decide what kind of format I want to do. If I want to do more of like that, or if I want to do like some chat, but then have like an ambiance video going,
or have like little breaks for people to step away, use the washroom, get a drink.
And I have like an arm that I use for my Kindle.
Yep.
you can see it here. It's like a mount, but I can like do a double camera, so then I can show what I'm crafting.
Oh, that's
too.
very cool.
So doing all the stuff. I'm inspired this summer, so I'm very excited, and I'm leaning
Roll
into
with it if you're inspired.
Yes.
Nice.
So we'll see how long it lasts, but I know it's going. So Elizabeth,
you're back
what you
to
got?
Cause Chaos.
Yes.
So I announced my Waltons challenge, which is going to go for 15 months. It's a challenge to watch all the seasons of the Waltons, read anything and everything. And I have had a few people say they want to be in my Voxer group. And if you're listening, I haven't started that yet. But anybody else out there who wants to be in the Voxer group, I need to know like how to find you on Voxer, or you can find me so that I can just add you into the group. And I also dusted off my Goodreads group, Lizzie Face Comfy Corner, and I put some chats there so that anybody who doesn't want to do Voxer, or you could do both, can come and chat about Spencer's Mountain or episodes of the Waltons. And I want to say Esther Jane, if you're still out there, she's already like read it all and done it all. I was like, oh my goodness, I need to go back and comment back. I should have had her to help me host this, because
Right.
she already knows, like she's already done all the things.
Wow.
So I hope you will join the Voxer group and the Goodreads group, or one or the other, so that you can help me to know about anything that I might have missed along the way. So also I filmed my May wrap up, and it's being edited. I have over an hour's worth of footage, so I gotta whittle that down. I did read 60 books, so
Good
Oh,
Lord.
Yay.
well, I always do
Well
book a day with my daughter. So we had
done.
31 books with her, and then I did another 29 for me. Well, some of those were for her too, but we read all the
Amazing.
Beatrix Potter. We did a lot. And I've been telling Blake on Voxer, I've been getting my house in order too. So
She's been doing such a
finished
good
all
job.
those
Now,
books.
everybody clap for Elizabeth. I'm sorry. I have to like.
I
for
also
Elizabeth
listened to
because-
100 podcasts from Dana K. White and
Good Lord.
her first
Wow.
podcast, and I've been listening to other videos too. Yeah, I've been establishing, and I've got to get my second channel back up and running. But I've been establishing some new habits and stuff like around the house. So for almost a whole month now, every morning without fail, I have done like 6 things that without fail, like I've done them every day, like
Good
every
for
morning
you.
before I
That's-
leave the house.
Good
And
for you.
so I got to get a video up about that, because it's like, phew, but it feels good to get, to get things in order.
No, absolutely it does.
I'm so proud of you, though. I have to say, and I will say it publicly, because I know how hard it is to like do all those things. And you and I talk a lot about it, but like, I just want to say publicly how proud I am of you, because it is such a monumental thing. And Tiffany knows she's packing up a house with her grandma and like going through all those things. And so, you do things like, it's just overwhelming. So you just have to chunk
100%.
at it and like get it. And so I'm just really proud of everybody, Elizabeth especially, but Tiffany doing that. It's just so hard. It's hard to go through family's belongings and your own belongings, and figuring out what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of, what's valuable, what's not, what you're being sentimental over, which sometimes it's like you got to remove yourself from it. You know what I mean? And you don't need that chair, or you don't need that whatever. So it's very hard, and I applauds to everybody who is summer cleaning.
Yes.
And I don't know if you can tell yet, but I've lost about 20 pounds so far.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
That's phenomenal.
That's really
Almost.
incredible.
I don't think I'm quite to 20 yet, but we've been doing keto. We just met with a new neurologist for Emily, and he was really encouraged by how much her seizures have been reduced. And so he's going to have us meet with a dietitian to just tweak what we're doing and keep her monitored, for ketosis and all that stuff. So yeah, this month has just been a great month, and
Good.
it's just everything has
Well
been
done.
great.
Well done.
May's been going very well.
Oh my God.
So.
I have multiple videos filmed because I didn't put up any videos last week. I hope to, but I don't know if I'll get videos put up this week. I had that video go up. It didn't go up right. I don't think I'm thinking all the way straight. I just got
You're-
too many parts.
You've
moving.
got a lot going on.
No,
So,
you got a lot
I'm
of
not
moving parts
sure.
right
Don't
now.
worry.
But I got a lot of videos filmed already just because they were stacked up from last week. Like I did a slice of life recommendation, like I told you. I had done my May wrap up. I did. So I don't know. Who is hosting Sprints tomorrow?
I am not hosting sprints going forward on Mondays because I don't get home till 7:30 at night.
Okay. So I can go back to flipping weeks with Storm, but I can't do tomorrow. I can't even be there. I
think that she's so maybe it's just a skip week.
Okay. And if Storm wants to, but I don't think I can.
And I can help
Yeah.
out too. So if things get, people get busy or whatever, I can also help out. So I don't mind.
Cool.
Well, that's awesome.
I mean,
yeah, it's not feasible with my new schedule with my commuting now.
Right. I get it.
Yeah, totally.
I'd love to join in if anybody's hosting. I'm just going to pop in late, but I can't host.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Amy said, we will celebrate Cajun. We will and did. Shannon said, thanks for the sprints, ladies. Have a great week. You too, Shannon. And then she said, yes, sprint, not script. I knew what you meant. I don't do TBRs. I don't know what I'm not going to know what I want to read. Fair enough. Are we having sprints tomorrow night? I don't believe so, but if Storm, give it a few minutes. Okay, I thought maybe
I
Storm
didn't want to talk for you, Storm, so I apologize, but I wasn't sure because I know you just got the AC working.
Yeah.
Right.
She said, give it a few minutes, but that Pugly series should be all together now on Goodreads.
Nice.
Yay.
And Garrett actually said he's found it and he wants to read it, so he'll report back to us and let us know. I expect a full review.
Kim says, good night, everyone. Amy says, good night, Kim. Thanks for the sprints. Fun as always. And Jill said, congratulations, Elizabeth, on the weight loss. Lots of people saying congratulations. Amy.
I think I gained your 20 pounds, Elizabeth, so keep sending it over. Thank you so much.
Well, and
I will happily take it.
I have to keep going though because my husband has agreed that if I lose 70, he will shave everything. He'll shave.
Really?
Oh.
So, and I told him he'll look 10 years younger. if he
There's
does.
20 pounds right there.
Well, Angela says, awesome news. That thanks so much for the sprints and good night. And Storm says she can. I think I can do tomorrow. I think so. If you see a link, you'll know it should be cooler in there tomorrow. Gotcha.
Okay, good.
Storms, go ahead and send me the link. I don't think as of now that I'm going to be able to make it, but
If
you know, I don't know where the wind's going to take me. So, Anita said, thanks for the sprints, ladies. I hope everyone has a good night. Be safe. Hope to see you all soon. I'm glad that we got to spend this time together because I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. And I know it's short and it's not the normal length, but I'm just glad I got to see everybody. So thanks everybody for joining. I don't think that anybody has come and gone. So I will, right? Everybody's right.
We're all here.
Thanks so much to Emily, to Sarah, to Elizabeth, and Blake. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you all in the comments. Oh, and Amy said, I joined Voxer now.
Oh, wait.
Everybody have a great rest tonight. It sounds like Storm is going to be sprinting tomorrow at 7 on her channel. So check that out. And thanks, Anita. Thank you so much. Yes, everything's good. It's just crazy with stuff going on. So thank you so much, Anita. And everybody have a great week.
You too.
Bye. Thank you, Tiffany.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Everyone.